Well, hello there, beautiful writing people. Welcome to another episode of Writing Deep. I am here in beautiful Cedar City, Utah. It is about 43 degrees and I'm wearing a t-shirt because the sun is nice and warm. We're going to fly our brand new Volantex, the Legends Warbird series. There we go. Just got that yesterday for Christmas. As you can see, it is a little bit bigger, actually a fair amount bigger than my other Volantex P-51, which is a fantastic flyer. I would imagine that this guy is going to also fly exceptionally well. Cool thing is, it uses much bigger batteries. We got a 400 milliamp hour 25C battery. I got the kit that comes with 3 of them and it cost $150, so really quite a good deal. Comes with this remote control, which I believe is the same that the rest of the Warbird series uses. Could probably just use the same single controller that I have in the past. So it is a lot of fun. These things are so great. As you can see, I mean, the attention to detail on these is getting so good. I mean, just absolutely beautiful little aircraft. Earlier today, one of my the guys I work with was talking about how he'd like to get into flying RC, and said that he was just too afraid to crash an expensive RC plane. And these are a great way to start. These little guys right here started about $60 and maximum is 120. This bigger one is 150, and we're about to see how well it flies. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, so the way the battery goes in, open this guy right here, pull this little doodad out, that connector. And good thing is, these are not proprietary connectors. You can find these all over the place at real hobby shops and that sort of thing. So that is really nice. I'll be able to get other batteries for this little plane. And that is really cool. Something I wasn't able to do with the other aircraft. So pretty stoked on that. Cords in, that doesn't look great, but should work. Okay, let's go see. And the rudder works. One of the cool things about this model is the tail wheel is actually controllable, as you can see there. Right, left. So that's new. It didn't have a controllable tail wheel before. So as you can see, that's moving there. Pretty neat. All right, let's go fly. All right, so this is the first time I'm trying the camera on my hat. So hopefully it still works. So I do like to do one last check. All right, there's our throttle. Rudder right, rudder left, ailerons right, left, up, down. And we are in the beginner mode, which should be all the way forward. One way to check that is you can see there you go, Pilot X or X Pilot, whatever they're calling their gyro system, working right there. So we're gonna bump it up to about I don't know, 3/4 throttle and let her go. Oh, look at that, no hands. Yee. Woo! Oh, that's nice. That is so nice. Really easily controlled. So I have found that these planes, at least the smaller ones, in the expert mode with the gyro off, nearly impossible to fly. You can, but they're questionable. Super squirrely. This thing is just beautiful. Well, let's do it off throttle. Throttle's off. Oh, That nose is light. You can tell that nose is very light. So that's one of the things that make these handle really nicely, but also one of the things that kind of keep it from being a super good flyer without the gyro on. And I tell you, I have flown these in terrible weather, snowing, raining. One of the nice things about this particular model is that it has a brushless motor. So I don't know what that has to do with snow, but probably nothing. It definitely feels like it's a nose light airplane. And definitely it likes a little rudder when turning and keep those turns coordinated. Trying to keep it in as close as possible without hitting myself. I blinded myself, that was fun. So that's about half throttle, a little more than half. And it gets on. Nice. Beautiful little plane. All right, yeah, a little more than half throttle, and it wants to climb. So I followed the directions on how to zero the gyro, and I put it with the tail up in an actual flying position, not a sitting on the ground position. And it seems to be working really well. It's really steady. Let's go ahead and try that single button trick. Well, it went very steeply up. There's a roll. Not the greatest. It really kind of struggled. The gyro didn't want to let it do that roll very much. That's okay. Oh, these things are so fun. On another note, one of the things I really like about this plane is the paint scheme. Really allows me to help me keep my directional orientation with that yellow nose. I know that's the front, obviously, and then with the wings and top of the fuselage being the dark green, I can definitely tell what is the top and what is not. Beautiful. All right, so one of the neat things too about it being a brushless engine is that I don't really need to give it a 10-minute rest like I used to with my other planes. Volantex brushed motor warbirds. Bring her in here. Oh. Oh. One of the neat things about this is this system right here. Just clicks on. I have never broken, knock on wood, one of these Volantex propellers because of the way that system works. So cool. So you can see the little landing gear there, the way that works. It's really, really sweet. And these actually click in. There we go. These pants click in so they're not wiggling around. Such a cool little plane. We'll go ahead and swap the battery in this and get it back up and see what it's like in the intermediate mode. There we go. Where it still has the what's it called, gyro, but has a little bit more controllability. So we'll see what that's like. All right, so I think I found a better way to put the battery in here. Just kind of put it in that little compartment there and put it in like that. Yeah, that'll give it a little bit more weight in the nose as well. So that's good. And the question is, will it close? Hopefully so. Oh yeah, that closed nice. Sweet. Okay. The instructions say to leave the put the aircraft, the battery in, leave the controller off, and you turn it back on. Okay. Goes through its arming sequence. Then you go ahead and up all the way, down, and you're good to go. I do check, left, up, down, right, left, throttle. Cool. Okay. We're gonna leave it on its beginner mode for the launch, and then we'll put it on the intermediate. Yeet. So even though I launched that really nose high, all right, we're gonna get it up there a ways, cut the throttle, and I want to see the nose weight or lack thereof again. Get it a couple mistakes high, as they say. Cut the throttle. All right, now I'm not even touching the controller, and it's okay. That is that would definitely be the gyro taking command and making sure it didn't tip stall there, because it really wanted to. You can see it wanting to tip stall very badly. Gorgeous plane. Okay, now we'll get it a little bit higher than this. And put it in the intermediate. Intermediate is the middle position on the controller right here. Ooh, that's nice. Still nice. The ooh, okay. Yeah, the controls are definitely more sensitive, so that's good. Oh, it'll do rolls. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh my goodness. So the other little smaller Volantex, you really kind of struggle a little bit, at least I do, in intermediate and definitely advanced or expert. It doesn't want to do that at all. Man, I don't know what that beeping is about. It's super annoying. I'm going to try the other controller with it and see if that works, and maybe we get rid of that beeping noise. That'd be great. All right, let's see if it'll do a roll. Kind of. I'm not sure what that was. It's not a roll. Ooh, it does some nice loops though. Yeah, it'll turn nice and tight. Oh, that's beautiful. That's fun. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm running a DJI Osmo 5 camera on my hat. So hopefully that'll work. And we'll bring it in a little lower here. Gorgeous. Yeah, we'll put it back in beginner. Beginner's really fun with these because you can keep them nice and low. They're very just locked in. As you can see, just very, very peaceful. A lot of times when I've had a long day at work, I come out and just fly these little guys, and it's nice to not need to go to the RC field. We have a really nice one here, about 15 minutes outside the town, and I can take these little planes out there, but I really don't feel the need to. These are actually under the weight that the FAA requires for registration, so that's kind of cool also. Oh, beautiful plane. Beautiful plane. You know, if I had either $125 or $150 to spend, $125 will get you any of the smaller models of these Volantex Warbirds, or you could get this one for $150. I would spend the 150. In my opinion. I've purchased nearly every one of the other Volantex Warbirds, to include the F-16, which is kind of a fun little plane too. And all of them can take some serious wind. The gyro system in every single one of them is just really, really good. Like I was saying, the only issues I've had is really with the BF-109 is very tip stall. Has a lot of tip stall tendencies. It's a little bit of a bummer, but what are you gonna do? Also, ooh, yeah, I forgot to mention the P-40. I never did get my P-40 smaller version of this to fly well. I would love it if they did the P-40 in this size. But yeah, no matter what I did, I could not get that P-40 to fly good. Maybe I got a bum gyro system. I don't know. It just never wanted to fly well. Super bummer. So I never saw online how long you can fly these for, but I am flying here at about half throttle. I use the rudder in every turn, and it's providing for very, very nice, well coordinated turns. There we go. There's a rudder turn right there. No ailerons. And we landed. Oops. The controllers let me know the plane's on the ground, I guess. And again, one of the nice things about these little guys is how the prop just comes right off. You can see it rubbed a little bit on the cowling there in that little crash, but they're just so lightweight that it's really difficult to do a lot of damage to these if you're over grass. I'm sure you could try. I mean, this guy's not as lightweight as the other ones, but the foam is really kind of rubbery, and I don't know exactly what Volantex is doing, but it works really, really well. So I don't think we ran that battery out, so we're gonna keep it going a little bit. This is just so much fun. On beginner, here we go. Sounds like I might have chipped that prop a little bit or got it out of balance. It's making some funny noises. That's okay though. You can hear it. Yeah, like I was saying, so typically this channel is about riding things, hence the name Riding Deep. But it's mainly, the reason I started it was because I'm a middle-aged guy living in kind of suburbia, just normal life. Got out of the military after 23 years, still didn't manage to retire. That's a long story. But got a wife, couple kids, couple dogs, couple cats, normal life. So the reason I do these videos really is we call it riding deep, is because you're just kind of riding deep in life. And these are the sort of things that help me to be happy. I am a pilot. I'm a commercial helicopter pilot, and I have my private fixed wing ratings from the FAA. I also have a commercial drone license, and that is fun. I enjoy using that. But I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. In the comments, why don't you tell me what you do to keep happy in life. I go to the gym. I do that at least 3 to 5 times a week. Otherwise, my body's gonna fall apart. I currently actually have a 2mm tear in my meniscus and a kind of a roundish half circle tear in my ACL, and just have multiple other issues going on with my right knee. Probably need surgery. My other channel called Ski Patrol Life kind of chronicles my life as a ski patroller at a resort here in southern Utah called Bryan Head. Yeah, so if that's the sort of thing you're interested in, you can check that out. I go a little bit more in depth into my knee injury. Good times. So as you can see, man, these Volantex planes fly great. So I'll find a link for you. I got it from some weird toy company just before, about a month before Christmas, and it arrived in a couple weeks. Paid $155, I believe, for the kit that comes with 3 batteries. Worth every penny. This thing is amazing. All right, let's put it back into intermediate. Whoop. Yee. Fun thing is, if you start to get a little out of control, you can put it into, I think that's my battery's low alarm. So let's bring her in here. Yeah, bring her on down. Yee. Little go around. So that's what it sounds like when the battery's low. Oh. All right, bud. You are fantastic. If I had my battery reader, I would tell you where it's at, but I don't. Turn that off. All right. So this is all 3 batteries, and I'm just having a blast, and it is literally perfect weather right now. It was, believe it or not, it was snowing a little bit earlier. So what we're going to do is we're going to tuck that in there, put that in there, push that down, put that in there as well. That'll put a little weight forward as much as possible. Close the hatch. That's good to go. All right. Oh, these are so nice. These are so nice, guys and gals. Of course, I think the only gal watching this is my mom. Hi, Mom. Appreciate you watching. Yee! And these smaller planes have definitely made flying my bigger RC planes a lot easier. I'm not going to say these are twitchy, but they're small, so the wind definitely affects them quite a bit more. Look how fast they can go. That wasn't even full throttle, guys. It's not even full throttle. All right, that was, yeah, a little over half throttle. Not even touching the throttle right now, or the rudder. Behold, it does require a little up elevator. Otherwise, you're gonna come down to the ground real quick. Nobody wants that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, I would definitely say of all the Volantex planes that I have, this is the best flying. Woo, kind of close to that tree. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bring her in here. Okay, we're going to bring it in. Ow. Got a little bit of wind coming from my back, so bring it in that way. They are so lightweight that the slightest breath of wind under those little wings puts it back in the air. So yeah, landing is probably the hardest thing to do if you're over a hard surface, because you got to land with throttle on. Oh, almost got it to land without nosing over. All right, so that was absolutely fantastic flight with the Volantex RC P-51D Mustang, the Legends Warbird series. I am really stoked on this plane. It flew so good. Just an easy flyer. I would say make a great second airplane. You should probably get something that's a little bit more of a high wing, a little bit more easily handling airplane first. At least that's what I would recommend, but you be you. Enjoy, have fun, whatever. So really that's all I got. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and have a wonderful new year, and I look very forward to seeing you next time. And if you have any thoughts or questions, please by all means leave them in the comments. So otherwise, like, subscribe if this is the sort of thing you like for some reason. All right, we'll talk to you later. Take care.